Hi, here is the message for the 14th to the 18th of November 2022. It might resonate with a few of you, others it may not. I am using the Gilded Tarot today as well. So let's have a look, see what's going on today with a few of you. As I say, it might resonate with a few of you, others it may not. And please subscribe to the YouTube channel, really do appreciate it. And when I do get to the 500 mark, I will be doing a reading for somebody, one of the subscribers on here. Picked at random, obviously. Here we go. I keep pausing, so there must be this energy in around this week where we're pausing on situations and we need to think a little bit about things. First card that's come out actually here, it's quite well, two will come out here as well. Actually, there's four. They're all stuck together. So the first card I have got the Two of Pentacles reversed, I want to say here. So that again, that is showing me definitely lack of balance here, or things not going to plan, I want to say. But the second card that I am drawn to here is like the Six of Wands. So there is victory here, but there's just something where it's not going to plan. But in the midst of all of this, I've got the Tower, okay, which it is upright. So there's definitely something simmering away in the background or around you at this time. So even this week, something could go boom here. I feel more to do with work or a working situation, I need to say. Now, with this, it's kind of keep quiet, keep everything close to your chest here. But there is also with this either a battle with money, I need to say. But again, I want you to stand in your power. So yes, this could be work related, or it could be a home life battle with a property or finance, I want to say here. But if it hasn't kicked off this week, it could kick off. So I am drawn to that. But I also need to say here, so it's kind of, I'm going to rewind this. This week, you're perhaps going in to a situation regarding money, lack of balance, lack of craziness here. And I feel I'm being pulled backwards and forwards. And there is kind of a big argument. If that argument hasn't happened yet, it will be happening. But out of it, you are right. You've got to remain focused and true to you. But we have got the victory here. So it's really important with this. But then I also want to say there is offers and opportunity in all of this for you. So this could be even moving home or going in a new direction, which again, it's the right thing to do. But there's just something here where people are leaning on you. And I do want to say it is to do with a working situation or a home situation where, the cost of living's going up and everything at the moment. It's crazy. But there's just somebody taking and leaning on you big time, and this is where you are going to blow up here. So I do feel there is going to definitely be, some major arguments this week. At the minute, you might not see that happening, but I really feel there is the balloon is going to go up here, in a big way. With this as well, if with this, whoever this resonates with here, it's like a karmic cycle. So it's like history repeating itself. We keep going around and around here. Now, with that, we've got to break this cycle kind of thing. There is a lot of you out there as well where you're thinking, can I do this? Can I not do this? Thinking about breaking free or thinking of doing something different. So again, this is home life and finance and money here. I would do feel this, but we are stuck in this cycle of it keep going round and around and around, and you're the one who's getting hurt or pulled at or lent on it all the time. But you have got to stand in your power. We're being triggered with the arguing and the disagreements and everything, but I feel we've got to step back from that and work on yourself here. But there is also hoping things will change, but you must be thinking about the past of how things keep going on and round in circles kind of thing. But there's also you seeing the truth. There's loads of spirit flying around me. Did you see that fly over my head then? One flew about 1 minute 40 seconds as well, I saw. Kind of crazy today with spirit coming in here. But there's some of you being held to your past, and it's never going to work, it's never going to sort out, kind of. Then they're never going to change. They're always, but there's just this with the money and the finance, and I say I'm mix and mashing with this reading here. So I do feel there's a lot of you kind of going round in circles. It's karmic, it's this, it's that. Yes, they change for a bit, but then it goes back to square one. Yes, it's great, then it isn't. So with this, I do feel you've got to stand in your power. And I'm going to say to you, if you are arguing by Thursday or Friday this week, you've got your answer there. It can't be fixed. It will never be fixed. This is where we need to move on. This is where we need to break away. Again, I'm going to the home life here, but I am also going with working situation here, because with this, I have got the Two of Pentacles where there is lack of balance. It is reversed here. So it's kind of hitting and missing here. So you're not being paid for the work that you do. But I also feel there's, even in a household, you're perhaps doing more of the work here, or you're bringing all the money in, but you're not being respected for it. So there is this hit and miss. But there is also, with this Five of Cups, there is this lack of balance. There is this unsure, am I doing the right thing, am I not? But there's kind of something keeps holding you in this cycle. And it's you've perhaps been in it before with somebody else, with a past relationship, or it's the same relationship, but it keeps repeating itself. And this is like, we've got to get off this ride. We can't keep doing this, because we're going to just drain our energies if we carry on allowing this to happen. But some of you here, you must be thinking with your emotions, with everything here at the moment, and there is the clarity. It's like you know you need to do it, but you're not doing it. But you need to make these changes. There's kind of, we have got the Hangman here as well, I want to say, that's coming in. So it's like waiting patiently. Some of you might be waiting patiently for your other half or a partner to end the relationship, for them to put the nail in the coffin, kind of thing. But again, they're never going to do it, because they're going to hold you in this energy. It's like they don't want you, but they don't want no one else to have you. And this is where you're stuck. And unfortunately, this is where you've got to actually find who you are, stand in your power to bring these offers and opportunities in of going forward. Again, it's working on your foundations. Yeah, this is arguments, disagreements here with this Tower card. But it's also about working on foundations for you, what you desire, what you truly want. And it's admitting that. If you're not happy with all the crazy shit, what's going on around you, then this is where you've got to break away from it. And, there is only you who can do that. Now, with this, it's kind of keep thinking and thinking and thinking isn't bringing that action in here. So doing that, that's, you are going to be stuck. But this week, I do want to say, even, yes, it's coming up to Christmas. Some of you might be saying, after Christmas, I'm going to make the changes, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then something can happen and you'll be pulled back in that cycle and you won't do it like you did last year and the year before that. But there is just something here where there could be the icing on the cake this week, where things could come out in the open, or things could change quite drastically here. I have got the Knight of Wands here, so there's definitely some action coming in here in perhaps a crazy way. When this card comes out, I'm always drawn to the volcano in the back here. So I do feel around some of you, there is going to be an eruption or some craziness. Like I say, I am drawn to the Tower card here. So there's definitely going to be, some crazy arguments coming. And again, if I'm saying Thursday, Friday, that is going to be the sign of, getting them answers and letting go and moving forward here. So there's definitely something on the cards here. But I wouldn't give it energy. I would just kind of bring that and give the energy, what you're giving away to other people, to yourself, to better you, to move you forward. Like I say, this change has got to happen for you. So we've got the victory here. We are going to be where we need to be, but some of you are just going backwards and forwards, and you're not seeing the wood for the trees, kind of. So it's really important to see the reality of things, how these people are acting with you, or even with the working situation, how a boss is acting with you. And this is where you've maybe got to break free from that or move forward with that. And so it's really important for you to stand in your power with this. Really, really is. I'm going to put a couple more cards here. So you see, it's kind of interesting with this, because there is work situation here with the two, but I also feel a home situation here as well. So I've got to break the two here, maybe even both with this. But I have got the Queen of Cups reversed. So with this, it's like, again, emotions are all over the place here. There is, with the Five of Cups, lack of balance. It really is positive, negatives here. So we are stuck in this situation here. But with this Queen of Cups, it's kind of, with it, you don't think you're good enough. You don't think you can make the change. You're perhaps feeling a bit lost, a bit lonely, a bit on your own here. But guess what? You're not. This is where you've got to bring in that action here with the 8. You have got to release things. You have got to move forward for you. And we've got the 6 of Swords here. And this is like moving forward restores harmony here. Going forward, turning your back on the situation. I've had enough of this. I've got to get out of here kind of thing. So again, this week you will perhaps see people for what they are and who they are. Even that's whether it's to do with work or a partner, an ex or whatever. With an ex, people think, oh, we'll go back and it's going to be the best thing ever. No, it won't. If it didn't work the first time or the second or third, all you're doing is just walking into craziness and the balloon's going to go up 10 times worse, and then all the work you've done on yourself now, all gone. So again, this is where we never go back, we only go forward. And this is where you've got to look at what's going on around it here, really have. But I am drawn to this, the Tower, where build your foundations, work on your foundations for you, plant them foundations. That is the important thing here, so you can go forward. If you work on you, love yourself, believe in you, these offers and opportunities are coming in. Even could be keys coming in here, but them keys are not coming until you actually shut the doors here, until you actually release all this energy or being pulled backwards and forwards. So even if you're thinking of your past, we need to let that go to go forward. Them keys will come to you when you start believing in you and letting all this go so you can move forward. Hope you understand that. Please, again, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Really, really appreciate it. And I will catch you soon. Bless you all.